A big hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you to the World Teachers Quiz 2025. This is Season 5, and we are truly delighted to introduce to you our host, a prolific quizzer, the co-founder of Teacher Tribe, which many of you have been part of. She's been at the helm of this quiz for many years now. An alumnus of NITK Surathkal and IIM Calcutta, she has been a prolific quiz host across this nation, winning herself a 40 under 40 as a top achiever, along with recognition from the Women Economic Forum. Ladies and gentlemen, time for you to enjoy this quiz and welcome your quiz host, Miss Rashmi Furtado.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dear teachers. We are getting into the third semi-final of World Teachers Quiz Season 5. Yes, this is the 5th season, which means we have already done 4 seasons of this quiz that was created specially for the educators of this world. If you haven't watched the remaining season, you must go back and watch them. They are excellent when it comes to quizzing. And some of the faces that you see in this season's quiz are actually the ones who have taken part before. And of course, we have some new faces who have come into the gambit and have now moved into the semi-final as well. So let me quickly introduce them to you and then move into the semi-final. Our first finalist for the day, representing Vidyaniketan Public School from Bengaluru, is Suma. Following Suma, our second semi-finalist here today, representing Swargarani School and PU College from Bengaluru again, is Deepika. Completing the lineup for us here today, representing National Public School HSR from Bengaluru again, is Hema Amble. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the third semi-final, which means we have completed 2 already and identified 2 finalists who have made it into the big finale. One young educator from the coast of Mangalore and Brahmawar, and another experienced educator from Kolkata. Both of them have made it through. Now let's see who from among these 3 ladies will make it through into the big finale. Let's get started with the first round of this quiz. Coming up is the first bell. Here we go. Only the winner from this semi-final will make it through into that grand finale. Our contestants need to keep that at the back of their mind as they play for that particular spot in the grand finale. In this round, the first bell, I have 6 questions for you. Nothing appearing on your screen. You'll have to listen to what I have to say. Single attempt per question only. Please keep that in mind. And the moment you press that buzzer, you're indicating to me that you already know the answer. So I will stop reading the question. So choose your moment wisely. Good luck to all of you. All right, the buzzers are open. Careful with the buzzers. The first question of the third semi-final of World Teachers Quiz, Season 5. Here we go. He is a British author and he's a popular author for children's literature and short stories. He's also a poet and a screenwriter. He is the author of the very famous classic Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Whom? Deepika, very quick on the buzzer. Go ahead.
Roald Dahl.
Roald Dahl is absolutely right. She gets a plus 50 on that one. Well, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was a dream come true for me. That was my dream when I was a child. So that is giving her a plus 50 there. Let's move on to the second one. Question number 2. Here we go. Which place on the earth was named so because it was believed to be in the middle of the earth? So basically, the Latin phrase of this particular, the name of this place means middle of the earth or middle of the land. For you to understand better, today your answer is dash C. Middle of the earth, I said. Try to work out the clues that I'm giving you. I'm repeating certain specific words. Middle of the earth, and I said dash C is your answer. Oh, she's going for it again. Deepika, go ahead.
I'm taking a wild guess because you said middle and a sea, Mediterranean Sea.
Absolutely right. Plus 50 to you. She knows well on how to work out the clues. Middle of the earth, and it's basically the Latin translation of what is actually the name for Mediterranean Sea. Getting a plus 50 on that is Deepika. She moved to 100 already. Very good score in the very beginning of the semi-final. Let's move on. Question number 3. Conceptualized in the 1900s by Sir George Allen, Thomas Cup is one of the most prestigious cup to win. Go ahead, Hema, on the buzzer.
Badminton.
Plus 50, absolutely right. She did not need the question. I basically needed to know the name of the sport that Thomas Cup represents. Plus 50 to her on that one. Let's move on. Question number 4. Who is the first Indian to win an individual gold medal in the Olympics? Individual gold. Suma, go ahead.
So recently he has been the opener for Olympics also, like, I'm not getting his name.
You need to give me the name. The profile does not fetch you the 50 points. You need to give me the name.
Yes, shooter, Abhinav Bindra.
Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. It was fair for me to give her a few extra seconds because she very clearly knew the answer. Plus 50 to you on that one. Abhinav Bindra is what I was looking for. Question number 5. 2 more questions in this round, including the next one. That's question number 5. Here we go. Slightly longer question, so figure out when you want to press that buzzer. William G. Morgan invented the sport in 1895 while serving as a physical education director for the YMCA in Massachusetts. Because he originally derived the game from badminton, he initially named the sport Mintonet, which sport was invented by him for his clients at YMCA, most of whom were middle-aged businessmen. Go ahead, Hema, she's trying.
Squash.
I was going to give you a clue saying there is a beach version of this sport as well.
Beach volleyball.
Volleyball.
Beach volleyball.
Volleyball is what I was looking for as an answer. The other version of it would be the beach volleyball. But she takes a minus 50 on that. But that's still okay because she does not move into the negatives. So she's still on nil. It is easier to move back into the positives with that one. The final one of this round, here we go. She released her second studio album, 21, in 2011. It became world's best-selling album of the 21st century with sales of over 31 million. 21 holds the record for the top-performing album in the US chart history, topping the Billboard for 200 or for about 24 weeks. And it had songs like Rolling in the Deep, Someone Like You. Go ahead, Hema, on the buzzer.
Adele.
Rolling in the Deep should have been a very, very huge clue. That's exactly when she pressed that buzzer. Adele is absolutely right. Plus 50 to you. She quickly makes up for the negative that she took early on, and now she's back on 50 points. All right, let me give you a quick look on the score. Suma and Hema both on 50 points each, and Deepika on 100. Early days, too soon to comment. We are just moving into the second round of this quiz. So let's quickly move into visualizing these. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the third semi-final of World Teachers Quiz Season 5, brought to you by TeacherTribe.world, Grey Caps, FindTeachers.in and GFFTE. Well, a couple of new launches there that we have for especially for the teachers of this world. But we'll get to that in some time. For now, let's move into the next round of our quiz. Our semi-finalists are doing very well, all of them. Currently, although Deepika is in a lead, we can't really tell what's going to happen because it's too soon. I have 6 questions in the next round, and all of them are visuals. So you'll have visuals coming up on your screen and corresponding questions from me. You will still have to figure out when you want to press that buzzer because I will stop reading out the question when you do so. So be careful on when you press that buzzer. Question number 1 coming up on your screen. Here we go. This is a fruit that is native to Southeast Asia. It is banned in transportation services in Southeast Asia, especially in Singapore. And if I'm not wrong, it's also banned in certain hotels in Malaysia. What is this fruit called? It looks like certain other Indian fruit, but that's not it, especially South India. Not necessarily South India, all over the country actually, but that's not the fruit. I very specifically said banned in transportation services in Singapore and also a few hotels in Malaysia. All right, I'll give you a further clue. It is banned in these places because of the strong smell or fragrance, however you want to interpret it, that this fruit has. Extremely strong smell. Oh, no one going on the buzzer. This is something I'm sure you have definitely heard of. It looks like a jackfruit, but that's not what it is. It's called a durian. Durian is what I was looking for as an answer. When you open it up, it looks similar to a jackfruit. If you look at the images, you know what I'm talking about. It has a very, very strong smell, which some people enjoy, some people don't. People say it's an acquired taste. You don't necessarily, everyone don't necessarily end up liking this particular fruit, but durian is the name of this fruit. Let's move on to the next one. Coming up on your screen, identify the brand which features a hidden animal. Deepika, go ahead.
Toblerone, the chocolates.
The chocolates, Toblerone, which has a logo that basically features a bear, a hidden bear over there, but the entire logo is featuring Matterhorn, the peak from Switzerland there, giving her a +50 on that one. Well, now actually the logo has changed. It's correct to say that this is the old logo of the chocolate. However, that does not matter. That identity is iconic, and Toblerone is what I was looking for. Moving on to the next one. Question number 3. All you need to do is identify the country. Here we go. The currency is what I have shown you. I need to know the name of the country. All right, I'll help you out. The name of the currency is Kyat. That is K-Y-A-T. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. K-Y-A-T. Oh, no one going on the buzzer again. This is a country you certainly know very well. Time is up. The answer I was looking for is Myanmar. Myanmar is what I was looking for as an answer. All right, let's move on. Question number 4, very easy one. Identify this palace. Here we go. Easy one, teachers. Go ahead. Hema on the buzzer.
Buckingham Palace.
Absolutely right. +50 to you on that one. Sometimes the questions are genuinely straightforward and it's not a trick question at all. She gets that right with Buckingham Palace +50. Moving on to the next one. That's question number 5. Coming up, here we go. Who travels in the aircraft that has a call sign? Hema, go ahead.
Is it the Pope?
Absolute current affairs. The Pope travels in the aircraft that has the call sign Shepherd 1 +50. Absolutely right. She gets another +50 there. The last one in this round, identify the country. Here we go. Suma, quick there. Go ahead.
Brazil.
Brazil is absolutely right. She gets a +50 on that as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this game is getting too close. As of now, Suma is on 100 points. Deepika and Hema, both of them on 150 each. Seems to be a very, very close game here today, but we'll only know when we move further into the semi-final. So let's move on into the next round, which is called Assemble Your Thoughts. Here we go. You have 3 questions in this round with multiple clues coming up on your screen. You have to connect all of them and give me one final answer. It does not matter to me if you know all the clues or if you know only one clue and you're taking a risk. That's completely up to you, but I need one overall answer from you. Wherever I have a little bit to share on, or basically to guide you towards a certain direction of thought, I will do that. Otherwise, you'll have to figure out the overall answer from the clues on your screen. The first one coming up, here we go. What do all of these countries share? There is a reason it is depicted the way it is depicted on the screen. There are other countries in the list too, but I have shown only 4. There is a reason it is depicted, the flags are depicted the way they are on the screen. Very, very specific reason. My team has done a lot of creative thinking here. Something we discuss in our classrooms with our children, especially in geography. Geography is a very good clue. Oh, Hema on the buzzer, go ahead.
They all pass through the equator.
Absolutely
The equator
right.
passes through them. Sorry.
Absolutely, no problem. That's okay. Equator is all I was looking for as an answer. You get a plus 50 on that. The line that my team has drawn right in between those flags was supposed to be representing the equator. Of course, we have other countries also in this list. I think we have Republic of Congo, we have Somalia, Colombia, a lot of other countries, but we have shown only 4 on the screen. Equator is all I was looking for as an answer. Plus 50, very well worked out there. Moving on to the next one. All you need to do is give me the name of the author from this. Author, playwright. Go ahead, Hema on the buzzer.
William Shakespeare.
Absolutely right. Can you give me a little more? How did you work out William Shakespeare?
Today is April, 23rd April is, I think, his birthday or day
Right.
of death, I'm not sure. World Book Day.
Okay.
World Book Day. Measure
Okay.
for Measure is one of his plays.
Okay.
And the other one must be his house.
All right. You're absolutely
Right.
right. William Shakespeare will give you 50
Or
points.
maybe the original Globe Theatre, I'm not sure.
Original Globe Theatre. Even I'm not sure about
I'm
that.
not very sure. I'm not sure.
All right. You get your 50 points. However, it does not matter. Plus 50 to you on that one. William Shakespeare is all I was looking for. That was actually the birthplace of William Shakespeare, which was later restored. This, of course, is the restoration that we are seeing on our screen. But that was the original birthplace of William Shakespeare. Plus 50, beautifully answered there. Moving on to the next one, the last one in this round. Here we go. These are the 3 gymnasts. Their names, Larissa Latinina, Vera Kaslavska, and Simone Biles. There is something that is common between the 3 of them. What is it? I gave you the names. I can give you the names again. Larissa Latinina, Vera Kaslavska, and Simone Biles. You, of course, know Simone Biles very well. Something common to all 3 of them. Something to do with their achievements. All right, no one trying on this one. I will give you the answer for this one. So in gymnastics, there are multiple categories that they have under gymnastics. These 3 ladies are the only ones in the world to have won all-round gold medal in Olympics twice in gymnastics. So many competitors who win the medals don't necessarily win it in each and every category, but these three are the ones who have won it in all the categories. So all-round gold medal is what they have won twice over in Olympics. So that is the answer I was looking for. A slightly tough one, but we need to celebrate the achievements of the women of the world, so I thought I'll put this question there as well. Well, it's time for us to move on to the next round, but before we do that, let me quickly tell you where our contestants stand. Well, representing National Public School from HSR Bengaluru, Hema Amle is leading this quiz with 250 points. Deepika is holding on to those 150 points. She represents the Swargarani School and PU College from Bengaluru. And Suma has to work a little harder to challenge the other two. She's from Vidyaniketan Public School, Bengaluru, and she is on 100 points. Well, I think this game is getting tighter and tighter as we move into the last round of our quiz and wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the third semi-final of World Teachers Quiz Season 5, brought to you by TeacherTribe.world, Greycaps, FineTeachers.in, and GFFTE. And these teachers have been playing exceedingly well in the semi-final, but I can take only one of them into that big grand finale that is coming up. This is the last round of the semi-final, which means I have 5 more questions left for them. Nothing appearing on your screen. I will be the one asking all the questions and you need to listen to me. Similar to what we did in the first round, 50 points plus 50 minus 50, the scoring pattern. Let's get started with the first one. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for is a word, okay? A single word is what I'm looking for. It is a genus of a small sea snails, which are basically marine gastropod mollusks. In Britain, they were called as cowries, and as these shells appear similar to cowries, though they are both actually different. They look similar to cowries, but they're actually different from each other. Quizzers, like yourself, are associated with this word on a daily basis. What word am I referring to? Go ahead, Deepika, she's trying.
I don't know, the cowries sounds like questions.
Okay, if it was questions alone, I would have probably said beyond quizzing as well. I specifically said quizzers, minus 50 on that, but good guess, well worked out, but not the right answer this time. Do the two of you want to take a chance? I mean, no points, no negatives. Do you want to try?
Is it clues?
Is it curiosity?
None of the above, all right. The answer is trivia. Trivia is the answer. It is actually the name of a small sea snail, which looks similar to a cowrie, and also trivia. Okay, let's move on to the next one. That's question number 2. Here we go. Liechtenstein, Mali, Niger, and Senegal share the same name for their currency. Name the currency. I'll repeat that for you. The name of the countries, or rather, some of them are in Europe. They're scattered across. Liechtenstein, Mali, Niger, and Senegal share the same name of their currency. So basically, the name of the currency is common. The prefix is the name of the country. That is how this currency is, or the name of the currency is used in all of these countries. All right, no one trying. Nobody wants to take a negative at this point. The answer I was looking for is franc. F-R-A-N-C. Franc is what I was looking for as an answer. Moving on to the next one. The last round seems to be putting a little bit of pressure on our contestant here. Question number 3 of this round. Here we go. During the Great Depression around the 1929-1930s, the American government was trying to think of ways to promote iron-rich vegetarian substitutes for meat to counter the acute food shortage. To that end, it decided to employ an ambassador who had made his debut towards the end of the previous decade and was soaring in popularity among the public. Who was this ambassador? Think cartoons. That's a good clue. Go ahead, Hema on the buzzer.
Walt Disney.
Oh, I needed a very specific answer. Minus 50 on that. When I said ambassador, I did not say name of an entity or anything like that. I needed a very specific cartoon character as an answer. Do the two of you have a guess in your mind? Go ahead, Deepika.
Is it Popeye?
It is Popeye. Popeye the sailor man had the habit of consuming spinach, a can of spinach every now and then, and meat was not available a lot at that time, and there was acute food shortage. So American government thought they could actually promote spinach through a cartoon character called Popeye. Absolutely right. Provided you had pressed that buzzer, you would have got that 50 points. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The penultimate question of this semi-final. Here we go. Due to the ancient Greek myth of the labyrinth, this term meaning a ball of yarn became a word describing, go ahead, Hema on the buzzer.
This is clue. Clue.
She said clue for an earlier question. I did not want to comment at that time at all. Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. That is the root, or that is the answer I was looking for. Clue is what I was looking for. The final question of this quiz. Here we go. The Lonely Planet ranked which Asian country as #1 travel destination for the year some years ago, because they promoted the concept of happiness over, go ahead, Hema, she's trying.
Bhutan.
Concept of happiness over
Bhutan.
profits. Absolutely right. Plus 50 to you. Absolutely right. They have a gross national happiness index. So instead of they of course look into GDP and things like that. But instead of only focusing on that, their main focus is happiness of the citizens of their country. Doing well here is Hema, and if I'm not wrong, with 300 points, Hema Amble from National Public School HSR Bengaluru wins the semi-final. Suma and Deepika, both of them played very, very well here today. I think there was a point in time where Hema was actually thinking that she needs to work a little harder to move into the lead here. And Suma, of course, representing Vidyaniketan Public School, and Deepika representing Swargarani School and PU College, both of them on 100 points. A little trivia here, since we talked about trivia. Hema Amble has been a former champion of this quiz, so she now moves into the grand finale, challenging the other three finalists. We have the other two. We will identify the fourth one from our next semi-final. So you don't go anywhere and join us in the fourth semi-final of the World Teachers Quiz Season 5. You take care.